Many of us take for granted the basics of daily life, like decent housing, living without fear of domestic violence, education, healthcare, employment, tribal sovereignty, and more. Yet for some of our most vulnerable citizens are poor. These rights are at times out of reach because they cannot afford to pay an attorney.
Today, here and now, declares unconditional war on poverty in America.
In 1966, as part of President Lyndon Johnson's War on Poverty, Wisconsin Judicare was formed precisely to address these issues and give legal voice to the financially disadvantaged. Created by the Wisconsin State Bar, Wisconsin Judicare began as an experimental legal services program that would pay private attorneys to provide free legal services to low-income persons. The experiment was a success, and this nonprofit organization continues to help people today. Judicare's office opened on June 1, 1966 in Madison, and served low-income people in 26 northern Wisconsin counties using grant funds from the Office of Economic Opportunity. In 1972, the program was incorporated as Wisconsin Judicare, Inc., a nonprofit organization, and the central office moved to Wausau, where it remains today, serving low-income individuals in 33 northern Wisconsin counties and members of the 11 federally recognized Native American tribes. In 1974, Congress established the Legal Services Corporation, and since 1976, they have been our primary funding source, supplemented by grants and donations from other public and private donors, as well as community support through the United Way of Marathon County. Since 1978, our Indian Law Office has received a separate grant from the Legal Services Corporation to provide services to Wisconsin Indians and Wisconsin's 11 federally recognized tribes. Our Indian Law Office has played a role in many impact cases concerning tribal sovereignty and treaty rights.
We have long understood that those with money have greater access to justice. By providing those with limited resources the same access to legal services, and providing legal assistance to the justice systems of the 11 tribes in Wisconsin, the legal playing field is more level, ensuring that justice is for everyone.
Wisconsin Judicare services are just as crucial to our clients today as they were in the beginning. We provide quality civil legal assistance, assist and collaborate in the representation of low-income people, Native Americans, and others who might otherwise be denied access to justice, inform potential clients of their legal rights and the resources available, and develop programs to educate the bar and the community in ways to address the diverse needs of our service population. Using the private bar to represent low-income persons is a continued emphasis. Each year, Wisconsin Judicare staff attorneys, volunteers, and private attorneys assist over 1,500 people with services ranging from advice to full representation, and this impact ripples out to the families, friends, and communities of our clients.
Judicare has a long and proud history of providing essential legal assistance to individuals and tribes, dramatically improving their quality of life.
Wisconsin Judicare provides a critical service for people who cannot afford legal representation. They understand the struggles of low-income individuals and work very hard to ensure that being in poverty does not automatically mean that you're going to lose in court.
Without Wisconsin Judicare in northern Wisconsin, there would be more domestic abuse victims who could not remove themselves and their children from the cycle of violence. There would be more unlawful evictions and more people living in substandard housing or homeless. And there would be more people living in desperate poverty without adequate income.
Without the help, I would have never been able to do this. I would have never gotten custody of or guardianship of my grandson.
Every day we see new clients with new problems. We cannot help everyone every day, but those that we can help are very grateful. I'm proud to work for an organization that has done so much to help so many people.
The demand for Wisconsin Judicare services continues to grow, but to meet that demand, we need more funding and we need more private attorneys.
As we look to the future, we celebrate the foundation we have built over the past 50 years and reaffirm our commitment to effecting change for the greater good and representing those who would not otherwise have a voice in the justice system. Will you help? Volunteer, donate, apply for services. For more information, contact Wisconsin Judicare, Inc.